Well, hey guys, what's going on? Welcome back to the cabin. I was just watching some old TV shows, and that's what I do to kill some time here, especially this time of year. We're getting on in December, and the days are getting really short. Uh, right now it's dark out, before 4 o'clock, so, there's not much else to do. So I watch some old TV shows. And you know what, man? I love these old shows. It takes me back to an era where, watching TV was fun. I mean, TV shows were just entertaining. It's not like that anymore. Today's TV is, I think, mostly garbage. And, the Fun Police came along and pretty much ruined everything. Everything's bad. I think even Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer now is bad. So, anyways, I don't know what's going on. Anyways, that's okay because here at the cabin I can do anything I want. I can watch anything I want, and nobody can say a word about it. But we're not here to talk about that tonight. Tonight we are here to talk about meat, and that's what I'm having for supper. So I have recently gotten into the dry aged meat thing. This is actually my first time. My first time I'm going to try this and I'm going to eat it. So the steak that I'm going to cook tonight is 60 days old. So we'll see how that goes. Now, if you're not familiar with dry aging meat, plenty of videos out there on YouTube about dry aging and the process that's involved. And, the people are dry aging meat various lengths of time. Some of it a little on the disgusting side to me. I was watching a couple of videos where, people were dry aging their meat over 400 days. Yeah, it didn't even look like meat anymore. It looked like a piece of brown leather. There was no movement to the meat. It was nasty. Anyways, well, if you're not familiar with dry aging, basically, the meat itself, the longer you let it set, the idea is for it really slows down the spoiling process of the meat. And there are some enzymes that actually go to work and start to break down the meat. And apparently, if you do it right, the meat is extremely tender. So I'm really kind of looking forward to this in a way. But if you let it go too long, like I was talking about these guys 400 days, you get the opposite. Like it just gets hard and really dry and brown, and I don't see how that could be good myself. Anyways, some of you guys be familiar with dry aging, may have already had dry aged meat. You can't always get it everywhere, but certain steakhouses you can get it. I've never had it before, but it is quite expensive if you can find it in a steakhouse. So yeah, basically, even dry aging it for 60 days, the meat does get a moldy crust around it, and you have to cut that off before you eat it. But, well, I don't know. Let's see how this goes. Let's do it. Let's get the grill fired up and let's get this done. I'm hungry. Well, all right, so here's what it looks like. You can see that it's a little darker than what fresh meat would look like. And all the nasty has been trimmed off. First thing, I'm going to give this the smell test because, I don't know, I want to. Smells okay. Smells all right. All right, well, let's prepare it. All right, so this is a rib steak, by the way, just in case you were wondering. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to put olive oil on it. I'm going to do a rub. So you can see it still has a pretty good texture to it. Still moves quite well. Then I'm going to also add my favorite spice. So this is Cabela's Wild Game Seasoning. This was one of my favorites. And the rub. There we go. And I'm going to let that set for about maybe an hour and then put it on the grill. Oh baby, it's cold outside. Oh wait, that's been banned too. Forgot. Okay. We got the grill up to temperature. Hey, you know what? I don't care if that's been banned or not. It is cold outside. It's only about 8 degrees. So yeah. All right. Okay, well there it is. And with tonight's entree, I will be enjoying a Rolling Rock, which I probably should drink first. Okay, it still smells good. I almost thought it smelled a little bit different cooked, which is funny because it smelled fine raw, but maybe it smells a little different. I don't know. Okay, well, first things first. Okay. Hey, the Rolling Rock is good. All right, here we go. This will be the cut test. Well, seems good. And I went for a medium rare. That's how I like my steak. Okay. Well, as the French say, bon appetit. Mm-hmm. I would say very good, very tender. A slightly different taste, but nothing overpowering or anything like that. But definitely tender, very good. Yeah, nothing wrong with that at all. All right, well guys, I'm going to end the video there. I'm going to enjoy my steak and get back to my show. If you don't see any more videos in the near future, it means something went horribly wrong. I'm just kidding. I'm sure this meat is perfectly fine. No worries at all. Anyways, I want to thank you guys very much for watching. If you're new, do subscribe. If you don't mind, give me a thumbs up. I appreciate the support. And definitely leave me some comments below. Comment about anything. I mean, have you ever tried dry-aged meat? Would you try it? What's the oldest meat you've ever eaten? and or a comment about the weather or the crazy world we live in, whatever you want. I just like reading the comments, so definitely leave some. Anyways, guys, thanks very much again, and we'll see you soon back here at the cabin.